Entertainers and influencers will join military personnel, public servants and educators on a list of professions whose identities will be scrutinized by the Taiwanese government. Taiwan is looking for people who hold both Chinese and Taiwanese identity documents, and for those caught holding both, they'll have their Taiwanese ID revoked. This latest announcement regarding entertainers comes from Taiwan's Mainland Affairs Council, which handles relations with China, after several Taiwanese influencers and artists were exposed for posting pro-unification messages on social media, and a Chinese influencer living in Taiwan had her residency revoked for the same reason. The suspicion is that some of these artists may have been recruited or otherwise influenced by the Chinese Communist Party in attempts to, as President Lai put it in a press conference last week, confuse Taiwan's national identity. And part of that recruitment process could involve coaxing people with wide spheres of influence to apply for Chinese IDs. Taiwan says it's all a part of a wider campaign by China to influence and infiltrate Taiwan through a range of means, bringing Beijing closer to its ultimate goal of taking control of Taiwan. The practice of revoking Taiwanese IDs isn't a new one. In an interview with the Liberty Times, Mainland Affairs Council Chairman Chang said that almost 700 people had had their Taiwanese identities revoked in the last decade after being discovered holding Chinese ID documents in accordance with the Cross-Strait Relations Act. But while not new, the scope of this most recent campaign does seem larger and more targeted, and will also investigate whether any of these artists have engaged with political propositions from the Chinese government, also a potential violation of the law. And while the first round of investigations will target entertainers, educators, the military and public servants, Cho has said that private and public enterprises will face investigation next, furthering the scope of this coordinated attempt by the Taiwanese government to, as it says, protect its sovereignty. Hsueh, Chang and Reece in Taipei for TaiwanPlus.